Hi everybody, I am Edward Kosatka, and this third part of the Import Transactions module, we will concentrate on how to set the budget item when generating or importing actual transactions. You have seen this is a three-step method involving the selection and copy of information into the clipboard, then pressing the paste button in the program in order to copy these transactions into a work file, and then finally press the import button to generate the actual transactions. We used in part 1 and 2 just the default budget item, but we can also specify a budget item for each transaction. And there is even an alternative and perhaps better way to assign budget items, namely using the budget item counterparty relationships, or even budget item counterparty plus amount relationships. You see, we get an overview of these relationships, how to reset them individually, and obviously reset them all. And finally, we'll also see how we can delete records from the work file before importing them to the transactions. So I will start the program now, and I will use the same database as last time. I meanwhile have deleted the records that I had generated. We go now to the import transaction screen, and in order to activate the paste button, we have to select an account, a default account, and also a default budget item, and we used the initialization account. And now you see the paste button is available. Now, I return here to the worksheet that I created last time. I have modified it a bit. I will, for instance, I added here, you see at the end, a budget item field column, and I added some budget items here. And okay, I will select this area now. I will press Ctrl C to import it into the clipboard. Go. For the first time, okay, we will just use date and amount. If we press paste, accept the type, the 4 records are accepted. And okay, because we didn't specify here a column number for the account, the information here is neglected. And also, you will not see any remark or counterparty information because we didn't specify a column for it. So we can select more information than needed. The program will only take account with the columns that we have specified here. Okay, well, what I will do is specify, we will take a remark in 3 and counterparty in 4 and budget item in 6. So 3, 4 and 6 here. And now we do a paste again, as we didn't select a column for the account. The default account is taken, but you see here this column now, the specified budget item is retained, also the counterparty name and also the remark field. And we can, if we want, import this information. Okay, so we see our records here in the transaction screen, the selected budget items, reference, and as you know, the counterparty name is not retained in the copy to the transactions. I will delete these records now. So this is the first method for budget items, just by selecting here or explicit defining the budget item. I will show one point here. These must be exactly matching with the budget items as defined. For instance, if I would at the point here, yeah, and then copy it again, and then paste, you will see the specified budget item was not found. Okay, so it must exactly be the same as specified in the program. Control C. So if the paste now, it is okay. Okay, now we will use the other method to specify the budget item. And how does this work? We will reset this to 0. So, and now you see this is empty. How are we going to specify the budget item now? Well, we will use these options here. First of all, whenever the program sees a counterparty name of state, I want I want to generate that the program takes a tax refund as budget item. How can we do it? Now, on this moment, if I click here, nothing is happening because this option indicates no change. But if I set it here to set budget item counterparty, then when I click here, you will see it will link, the program has linked the counterparty name state to tax refund, and it's not amount specific. Here you can see on this moment all the relationships, just state with any amount maps to tax refund. I will also do this for apartment community. I will map apartment community for any amount to community contribution costs. So I click here now. Okay, and you see for those two lines now, they both have, as they both have apartment community, they are mapped to community contribution costs. But I want to go one step further. If the apartment community is used together with this amount, minus 25, I want it to map it to something else. For instance, to utilities. But therefore, I have to check this here and set the budget item counterparty plus amount relationship. And the same way, okay, I will press here, and now you will see it is mapped to utilities. And if you go here, get an overview, the apartment community counterparty name together with an amount of minus 25 is mapped to utilities, but for other amounts it is mapped to community contribution cost, and the state is mapped for any amount to tax refund. So it will what is happening to this here, the one that is not specified here, well, it will use the default budget item. So I will again set it to initialization of the account, and and now we will press the import button, and we'll have a look at, okay, you see the tax refund, the community contribution cost, and then if the counterparty name is used with the amount minus 25, it's become utilities, and here that one was not set, so it is using the default that we specified. Okay, I will first delete these rows, go back to here. Yeah, so we have an overview here, and now there's still a possibility. How can we change this? Well, we cannot directly change it unless we press here reset all, and then it will clear the whole overview. but we can change it indirectly. For instance, we can, if we set here the button reset, and we press it now here, then look, the community, apartment community relationship is removed. Both records were removed. So, okay, this is a way to remove relationships. And if you press this button, then all relationships are removed. So there are no relationships anymore in this moment. Then we have still one thing to see. We have also another option, the allow delete. This is just a delete in the work file here, so it's not a delete in the actual transactions. So we can have a delete, and we have also here a multi-row delete, but is possible. Okay, we have first to click here and then, sorry, I have first, of course. Okay, I repeat. First of all, you see, when I click allow delete, this system is deactivated. And if I click here, the delete becomes available. If I clear this, then this system is available. So a click will do nothing. Also, the delete will not be activated. So, okay, so the clicking of this row is a bit overloaded because it has sometimes it has the meaning of delete the row, and sometimes it has the meaning of set a relationship. Okay, I will now click this allow delete. Then I select a row, or even more than one. I press the delete button. Okay, this will delete just records from the work file, nothing more. And so if I import the transactions now, only 2 records will be generated. Okay. And now, there's still perhaps one option that I can give, is the clear work file. When we press the clear work file, all records in these here and here will be deleted. So, but if you press paste, actually, when you press paste, the program first executes a clear work file and then does its operation. Okay. So we've seen in this screencast how to specify directly a budget item for each transaction instead of using the default budget item, but we have an alternative way using the budget item counterparty and budget item counterparty plus amount relationships. We've seen how to set and reset them, or reset them all, and how to delete records in the work file. I am Edward Kosatka. Thank you for your attention.